Calisthenics is an amazing way to strengthen your body with your own body weight. Researching for this video, I looked around YouTube for other similar videos. I was amazed how much we tend to complicate calisthenics, especially when getting started. In the beginning, it's very important to keep it simple and focus on getting stronger in the basic exercises. It's also important to know how you scale the basic exercises to your strength level. And with that said, let's dive into it. The first basic exercise in calisthenics is, of course, the push-up. Push-ups is still one of my favorite exercises. It's simple, it's challenging, and you can do it anywhere you are. There are 3 different things to keep in mind when doing push-ups. The first is to keep a straight body line by keeping your core engaged. The second one is to try to touch the floor with your chest and lock out your elbows at the top in each repetition. And the third is, try to keep your elbows from flaring out to the side. Keep them closer to your body. So how do you scale the push-up? Well, I would suggest to not scale the push-up by doing them on your knees, as it will not transfer the right technique to regular push-ups. Instead, find an elevated surface, such as a table for example. This will mimic the real push-up much better. Engage your core and touch the object you are doing the push-ups on just under your chest. This will get you in a good push-up position. When you get stronger, you want to find a lower object to do the push-ups on. And finally, you will have the strength to do them on the floor. The second exercise is ring rows. I strongly recommend using rings, especially for rows. It's very easy to bring them on your travels or to use at home or at the park. They are also very scalable to your strength level. I'll leave a link in the description below to rings I recommend. When doing ring rows, there are a few things to keep in mind. It's important to keep an engaged core, which means to tighten your abs, glutes and thighs. This will create a nice straight body line. It's also important to activate your scapula by pulling your shoulder blades down and together before you initiate the pull. Pull your thumbs to the outside of your chest area and notice how I rotate the rings during each repetition. As you get stronger, you move closer and closer to the ground, and eventually you will be able to perform elevated rows with your feet on an object. The third exercise on the list is dips. To scale your dips to your strength level, you will need to use resistance bands. Place the resistance band on the top of the dip handles. Step into the resistance band and lower yourself to 90 degrees or lower, depending on your shoulder mobility. Stop for a moment and then push up. You can also play around with slower negatives for that extra strength gains. Build your strength with the help of resistance bands until you can do bodyweight dips. The fourth exercise is pull-ups. There are 2 ways I recommend for getting stronger in pull-ups. The first way is using resistance bands. Try with one resistance band at first, and if it doesn't give you the help you need, just pair it with another one. Anything to get your chin over the bar. Keep your hands a bit wider than shoulder width apart or where you feel the strongest. The second way to get stronger in pull-ups is slow negatives. Pull your elbows down and back until your chin is over the bar. Stop for a moment and then lower yourself as slowly as you can. Really fight that descent. Try to do as many reps as you can. Then after a few weeks, when you build some strength, you can change to a thinner resistance band. And then, after weeks and months of hard work, you built your strength to be able to do bodyweight pull-ups. The fifth exercise is hanging leg raises. Hang from a bar and pull your knees towards your chest as high as you can. If that's too easy, try to slow it down a bit or try to use straight legs instead. The next exercise is called elevated handstand hold. Put your feet on an elevated surface like a chair or a table and move your hands until your body is in a 90-degree angle. Then push the floor away from you and hold for as long as you can. This will build strength in your shoulders and prepare your wrists for the more advanced handstand training in the future. But I totally get it if being upside down is not your thing. Military presses with resistance bands is a simple and effective way to train your shoulders with minimal equipment. Give it a try. The next exercise is bodyweight squats, or air squats as they are also called. This is a perfect exercise for a beginner. Go as deep as your mobility allows you to. When you can do 20 to 30 controlled deep squats, you have prepared your muscle and joints for more advanced leg training in the future. That's it guys, hope you liked this video, please like and subscribe and I see you in the next one.